John, a frustrating afternoon because at 1-1 it looked like there was only one team going to win that game. It was going to be us.
Well, it's been a story of many weeks, many matches over the last 3 weeks in particular, since we beat Wolves out here. Many games that we've been in charge of and haven't done enough to secure victory. I'd have settled for a draw, to be honest, at the time. I didn't think I couldn't see Crewe getting another opportunity, and it was all us obviously at the time. Jamie's come on and scored a fantastic goal, got us back into the game, and I'd have settled for 1-1, having gone through what we've gone through in the last 4 matches. But we didn't get anything from it.
Because we're like a side that like to go forward. The game got very open, didn't it, in those last sort of 10-15 minutes? Because the momentum seemed to be with us, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you look back on both goals, and we've been in possession of the football. And when you're on the front foot, when you put trust in people. Mickey Jones is in possession in the first half, and obviously when you're in possession, midfield players are looking to go forward. And Michael's giving it straight to Crewe, giving it straight back to them, and they literally went from one end of the pitch to the other and scored. And the second goal was exactly the same. Young Jeffrey, he's got the chance to cross it, put it in the box, try to be clever, take another player on, loses the ball. And I was looking at Serge, because Serge was trying to get in the box, trying to support him. He could have possibly passed it square to Serge, who could have had a shot. So, Serge has put a lot of trust in Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's lost the ball there, and they've broke, which has left Serge out of the game. And he's had to try and chase back, but it's gone from one end of the pitch to the other, ends up in the back of our net. It's so very frustrating, obviously, for myself, for the staff, for the whole team, and particularly for the fans. It's a very difficult pill to swallow.
We're a positive side, as we mentioned earlier. I thought the other positives today, Jamie Proctor and Jeffrey, to be fair, when he came on, did seem to make a bit of a difference. Yeah,
well, Jeffrey's still learning, and he's obviously got a lot of learning to do. His fitness levels are not nowhere near what they should be, but he certainly showed that little bit of talent. I'm concerned as to whether or not I can actually start a game with him, whether or not he can last the 90 minutes, but certainly when he came on, he had a big effect on the game, and his first couple of touches, Jamie Proctor actually put him inside the fullback, beautiful ball, and he can deliver. It's getting him up to speed, really, which is the most difficult thing for me at such a late stage of the season. But his career has been going nowhere recently, and I think this is a wake-up call for him, that he needs to get his act together, and as you saw today, he's got a lot of talent. And Jamie, well, I don't think he scores tap-ins, does he, Jamie? I think he scored one here against Coventry. It was probably even better than that, but it was a tremendous strike, and I have to say he has deserved it with the way that he's gone about his job. Not always started, but always gives 100%, always plays with his heart on his sleeve, and that goal was a special one for Jamie, but for me that would have been enough. I think we could have settled for that in a game where we didn't particularly play very well. The pitch was awkward to play on, and there's a lot of tired bodies out there. We're without 3 of our senior players as such, but the ones that replaced them, I thought Gary Dicker had a great game today. I was really impressed with him. Sergio Torres had a great game. He was in the thick of everything, and I thought those two in particular were our men of the match today. I thought they both played particularly well, and Big Roy up front gave everything. I just think maybe the signs were showing a little bit on a few of the other regulars that have been there almost playing every minute of every match that we've been involved in. So we have to pick ourselves up on Monday and get ready for Brentford on Tuesday night, which will be a really tough assignment.
3 points above the bottom four, admittedly with 8 games to play, so still 24 points to play for. I'm sure there'll be a positive reaction from the boys.
Well, there will. I think today's probably the first time. I mean, certainly the first time I've looked downwards, as opposed to looking up. And I think the players are certainly very aware of the situation now. after spending the last half an hour in the dressing room. They're very aware of what's going on and what they need to do to make sure we're playing League One football next season.